thing that I get to do in my ministry is work with the youth. Now, the youth can be a tricky lot, especially the teenagers. The elementary youth group is a lot of fun, and I have a wonderful helper in Miss and Lisa Gutshaw, who pretty much runs the elementary youth. But the teenagers sometimes can be a challenge. One of the things we do at the beginning of youth group is ask them to write down any questions that they might have of the pastor. And I have had some interesting questions. I have had kids ask me, where was God standing when he created the earth? Who created God? And probably my favorite one was, did Jesus have a six-pack? And at first I thought, a six-pack of what? Of beer, of soda, of what are you talking about? And he said, no, a six-pack abs, because he walked everywhere and he was always walking. And if you read the Gospels, he was always in a different town. Like it seemed like every day he was going somewhere. So he must have been in really good shape. So they wanted to know if he had a six-pack of abs. And that was an interesting question, I thought. Of course, didn't have an answer for any of the questions of those three questions. But they get a real kick out of trying to stump the pastor. And sometimes they do stump me. Sometimes I have answers for them. Sometimes we just get into really good discussions. And when they're trying to get me and stump me is probably when we have the most fruitful conversations. They let their guards down, they get out of their cliques, and they really start to talk. And so I enjoy working with our youth. I work with them not only at youth group, but I see them, on Sundays, and I've gone to a couple, baseball games or football games or concerts or plays that they have. And I always appreciate our youth and enjoy working with them. And I think they really like it when I come to their activities. I think that's something special that I can do for them, and I try and do for them as much as possible.